Sige.
Okay, so this is
the contouring pliers.
Contouring pliers. Number 22. Contouring pliers, okay? This one is the Kuhn. Kuhn what?
Weight gauge.
Kuhn's ligature typing plier.
Kuhn ligature.
Number 8.
Kuhn's ligature. I can't even see it.
Typing
plier. Okay.
This is number 5.
Wing gauge.
Wing.
Wingard.
Guard.
Wingard.
Wingard.
Can't even see it.
This one I use a lot.
Wingard, and it is slightly right here is kind of like
Looks
a
like a
file, kind of, but it's angled.
It's curved.
Okay.
It's
Matthew hemostat or orthodontic hemostat.
Bracket remover.
Bracket remover is similar to a tissue forceps but thicker. Right? Okay.
Separating pliers.
Separating pliers have a little spring in the middle here, and the separators goes here, and it like that. Okay.
Heavy duty wide cutter.
It's the heavy one. This is a wire ligature cutter. Distal end cutter.
Don't forget the hull.
This is the bird beak.
The bird beak.
The bird beak. This is the 3-prong plier. You can see the 3 prongs there. And this is the tweed loop forming plier. This one is a tweed
arch forming
plier, and you can tell because here it's flatter and it's a lot skinnier as compared to this one, which is the lingual arch plier. Yeah, lingual arch plier has little, I don't know if you can see, little grooves in the middle here, right here. And so the difference between these two is this one is the loop forming and it is flatter. This one's a little slightly thicker. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Oops, sorry.
Ligature director.
Ligature director. You can see there's a little notch in the middle, one on each side. This is a band pusher. It's really heavy duty, so you can just push it down like that. This is a bite stick. This one is elastic separators, and this is the elastic ligatures. The difference is separators are bigger, whereas the ligatures are smaller.
That's a Jarabac.
Jarabac. That's right here, number 11, Jarabac loop forming pliers, and that's what it looks like. It kind of has a cross between a bird beak and a file inside. This side's the bird beak, and then this side's kind of filed.
Like a tweed loop.
Yeah, kind of like a tweed loop-ish. But this side's a lot smoother and it's conical shaped. Okay. This is the Surescaler. One side looks like a band pusher, and the other side is the Surescaler.
We did this already.
These are just brackets.
We just have.
This is the Howe plier. It's a little like scallop shape here. You open it and it's kind of filed on the middle. Howe. And this, of course, is the headgear. And bracket holder. Very easy. And I don't know if you can see this, but there is Invisalign inside. And we have the... No, we didn't do this.
I think we... Oh, no.
This is bracket remover, or band remover, same thing. And you have molar bands. And that concludes the orthodontics. Okay. Okay, first we're going to start with number 15 scalpel. It's pointed on both sides. There it is. Second, we have number 11 scalpel. A good way to remember is one side is flat. It looks like the number 1. Okay, and it's angled on one side here. This is the perio marker. You can see here one side is very pointed, and this is where you mark the tissue, like that. Okay. This is a perio probe. You can see if you look very closely, there's some markings. Camera's not focusing, but everyone should know what that is. This is the periosteal elevator. You can see it looks very similar to other surgical instruments. It would lift, and this one separates the perio tissue from the bone. This is the other side. This is a hemostat. Chisel back action. Chisel back action is also called a Rhodes. You can see it's really flat back action. And this is the other side. Okay. This one is the hose scaler, buccal and lingual. You can see on the side, very straight and slightly curved here. This is the hose scaler, buccal, lingual. Next we have the chisel. It's also written like that, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But you can tell the big giveaway is it's very heavy, and it has a very flat end here where the is it mallet? No, not mallet. The hammer-like instrument would pound here, and it would chisel it down like that. So this one's very easy as well. This one is called the USC Towner. A good trick is, when you look at it, it's the pointiest one out of all the knives. It's very angled. It looks like a triangle. Okay. Both sides is slightly raised. It looks like there's two triangles on it, but that's what it looks like. Very angled. Next we have the 3/4 buck knife. The trick with this is it has that curve here on the side, and it's slightly curved here. It's raised on one side, and the other side you turn it over, it's very, very flat. And this again is the 3/4 buck knife. Next we have the 5/6 buck knife. This one is kind of looks spear shaped here, slightly angled. Okay, very slightly angled. That's the 5/6. Next we have the Kirkland. Kirkland looks similar to the is it the Towner? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the US Towner. Difference is on one side there's no angle, so it's curved, and it looks like a very soft triangle, I guess you would say. Less pointy, only one corner is pointy, and both sides are slightly raised. Okay, and that again is the Kirkland. Next we have the Orben half knife. The trick with this one is it looks like a half Hollenbeck right here. It looks very much like a half Hollenbeck. It looks similar to the 3/4, as you can see right here. Just remember, 3/4 buck knife looks like a spear, and the Orben half looks like a half Hollenbeck. That's the major difference.
This is 5/6.
5/6?
Yeah.
No, it's 3.
Yeah, 5/6. Sorry. Okay. This spear one, 5/6. Show the 3/4 again.
That one.
Okay. So you have the two buck knives here. Okay. One is rounded a little bit. This one is definitely spear shaped. Okay, and that's the 5/6. And the difference between the 5/6 and the Orben half is 5/6 is spear shaped, and the Orben half looks like a half Hollenbeck, as you can see, but just have that angle at the right here. Okay. Next, we have the Golden Fox 7. It is kidney shaped. Very rounded, no points, one angle here, and this is the other side. And again, that is the Orben. Next, we have the Bone File. Very simple. And we have the Interproximal File Sugarman. You can tell there's another one similar to this, but with this, it's interproximal because it's very straight here with an angle. It's similar to this Schlugger file. You can tell it's at a curve. So our trick that we came up with is the baseball, like a Schlugger. So that's the only difference. This is the suture scissors. And this is the suture. Alright, and that concludes surgical perio tray. We have here scalers. First we have the sickle scaler. Very, very curved, kind of looks like a shepherd's hook. And then you have the jaquette, very angled at the tip. And then you have number 3, which is a file scaler. As you can see, the file detail at the tips. And it's teardrop shaped. And then we have Kirkland scaler right here. It's, how would you describe this? It kind of goes straight and then curves at the very, very tip. And that is the Kirkland. And then last we have the contra angle scaler. Very, very angled with a scaler. The tip is more like a sickle at the very tip. Okay. Okay, and here we have a ultrasonic tip. As you can see here, looks like a scaler kind of, and it's ultrasonic machineware. This one is called the retrograde carrier. It is also called the micro retro amalgam carrier, as seen in the dental instruments pocketbook. Looks like an amalgam carrier basically, but it's called retrograde carrier. We have here another perio probe that is also used in endodontics. And here is tissue forceps. Okay. Curettes now. This is the list. Here we have the numbers that correspond, and these are the surfaces. So we're going to start with number 1314. It is the curette, universal curette. As seen here. Very, very curved. Number 2, we have 1-2 Gracie anteriors. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's what it looks like. Okay, practicing our instrument transfers here. But anyways, we have, what number is this? C3. This is Gracie, number 3, 4, and is also used for anteriors. I don't know if you can see much detail there. Sorry. Number 4, we have Gracie number 5, 6. And this is used for anterior bicuspids and molars. Here's the other side, same thing. We have here, what is this? 5, 7, 8. And this is used for bicuspids and molars on the facial and lingual. Now we have the Gracie number 9, 10, molars and posteriors. Okay. Next we have Gracie number 11, 12, and this is used for bicuspid molars on the mesial. I don't know how, let's see. And then last we have the number 1314 Gracie for the bicuspid molars on the distal. I'm not sure how you can tell what the difference is, but for sure you can look at right here. There should be numbers here. So the key is memorize those and with the surfaces. All right.